Hello.
Hello.
We are back with Signalis.
And last time we lost the plot pretty
I,
hard.
I feel like the plot lost us,
the,
if we're being
the
honest.
plot ditched us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's not on us. Here in. All right. So yeah, we went from nowhere to to Rockfront. Because we know where we are now. Sort of. When we last left off, it's been a while. We were pretty low on supplies.
Mm-hmm.
For one, we have some stuff going on here.
We have the smig.
We learned that thermite can be used as a flippin'
Melee weapon.
yeah, which is
Didn't know that.
incredible. But we are
Things are a little dry.
charitably we are low on supplies.
Yeah.
And we are mostly we didn't really have like an obvious inciting incident, I feel like.
No.
I thought we had more than this explored though.
I thought so too. What happened?
Was this not the Was this not the
Oh no, remember we sort of steamrolled ahead
Oh
because
yeah,
we were
I
frustrated.
said it was like, well, whatever. Let's treat this as we have. Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah, that's
right?
what we did. This is the most recent save.
6:59 is yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how long this game is.
Yeah, because the length was such that it was like, well, this could very easily be the end of the game. Take the auto injectors and maybe some thermite. That's nothing. Yeah, so we didn't really have like an inciting incident, but I can sort of guess that there was, this mural and there was a thing in it.
That is presumably the objective of this area.
Yeah, it's a locked door if nothing
A
else.
complicated lock, yeah.
And we did that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Yeah, we were kind of exploring paths of least resistance. And so we
Let's look at this again. How does this work? Dial ring is missing.
dial ring is missing.
Okay, so we actually can't open this until we know
No.
the right combination.
An anti-speed run measure, I
Right.
guess.
That's no fun.
I get it's probably a way to just spare people from brute forcing, I suppose.
Because you could, theoretically, but I don't think you'd enjoy that, would you?
Oh no, nobody would.
Right, this place.
Oh, is this? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we explored this last time.
Yeah, we just ran through though.
Mm-hmm. This is the birthday.
Yes. It's a birthday, but we don't know the birthday.
Not yet. This game's style is immaculate.
Oh, it's so good. We're definitely in a spot where like we can't just run past things, it feels like.
Not anymore.
Like we're expected to take these encounters. Which gets me thinking like, oh, do we think about this as something we'll have to come back to? Because if so, then we thermite it. Oh, please, you know what? Let's try out what we learned, apparently. Dope. Okay, gave this guy enough time to get back up, which sucks. Come on, fool. Aha, nerd. This was probably a gross expenditure of resources.
But I feel like we will have to go. We are going to have to come back to this hallway anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because we'll need that keypad. So this will be a transit thing, and I'd have to
Yeah.
run back through also.
We are going to come through this hallway a lot, I feel like.
Yeah. There's 3 unlock things, so like this is a shortcut that we exist back through. I don't feel
what
too
about
bad.
this way? Nope. I want these devs to remake Metal Gear 2.
Oh, that'd be sick as hell.
They kind of already have. The way this looks.
Where's the other one? Oh, or did they all go down?
Oh.
Sick.
What about these rooms? Yep. I feel like we should be burning through the stun prods a bit more.
Yeah, we probably should.
It's like they give us stuff that we can't carry, presumably because they want us to use it.
Yeah.
What about that middle door?
Just gonna 10 millimeter, which feels not very helpful at this point.
No.
A repair spray, however.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a playing card.
Need paint thinner.
So like acetate.
Yeah. Oh, acetone.
Yeah, which we found in our little
Yeah.
hilarious rampage. So we acetone that. Get the playing card.
Middle door.
All right, duh.
We're in the middle door.
I'm sorry.
Explore.
I'm sorry. I'm dummy. Oh no! Praline got bit by a kobold.
Oh no!
Oh, motherfucker!
Oh, fuck that room.
You do know this kobold. It has a 30-second cooldown, Praline, so it might not be right away. Okay, so first off,
Put those away.
and then we'll get out the repair patch. Combine with repair spray, make repair spray plus.
How often can you pat in the stop time? We finished JoJo recently.
Yeah.
We got all the way up to the end of part 6, which might be the end of the animated series because Steel Ball Run is a big order.
Yeah. Oh, there's that fucker. I didn't see him in the, oh, because we don't have the flashlight because that's an inventory space.
Yeah, I should probably like properly read Steel Ball Run instead of just like learning about it. What's one of my favorites? Yes, Praline? Yes, I keep doing that.
All right. What am I rocking on inventory? Not a lot, right? Good. I'm going to get this. Are you ready for this maneuver? First off, is this a note?
Yeah, Bazookster.
Monfest celebrations.
We read this one.
Yeah.
Nobody go outside.
Don't think about the spy, please.
You know, Praline, if you want more, you can just commission me. I'm between jobs and I need the money.
let's try this again.
I wonder if I should drop my prices a little bit. Everybody seems to complain about the... Well, I mean, they don't complain, but like they just don't have the money right now. So, I've been wondering if I should offer a few more budget options.
Like the experimental?
Yeah, the experimental's the cheapest, but it's 75.
Hey, fucko. Why can't I stomp you? You know what? Fine. Ah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, I remember where the handle goes, though.
Steam room. Yeah, I agree, but like, it doesn't really mean anything if people can't afford it. Like, it's all fine and good, but like if it's all fine and good to charge what I'm worth, but if people can't actually afford that, then it doesn't matter, does it?
Purple room.
Purple. Acetone.
Nice.
Or purple.
Disinfecting room. Yeah, I could use that.
Disinfection room. Yeah, fission mailed. We should save.
Yeah, I know. Also, I'm gonna grab one. I'm just gonna hope this game is like doable for real fucking idiots.
It hasn't seemed like brutally hard. Supplies have been pretty generous. Until now.
Yeah, but this is like last act, so that, you know, kind of makes sense.
We don't know that.
It's gotta be though, right? Like, we've been to like 3 of the planets.
Actually,
Yeah, I guess we should probably take the dumb fucking flashlight. Ugh.
that's a complaint I have, is that the flashlight's not...
The flashlight's the one where I'm like, that
it's
should
not,
be...
It should be shoulder mounted. Because it is shoulder
Because
mounted.
it is
Look at
shoulder
Look at
mounted.
it. It shouldn't take up a hand.
Let's pass this fool, too.
Nice.
Let me stomp you!
Mm.
Like, I don't know if it's because he keeps falling in a spot where I just can't see the head. Well, this time it didn't struggle, so... Alright.
The levers.
The levers. So this is the tarot one.
Oh, can we inspect that?
Oh, good call.
Number 6.
Nothing
Nothing
obvious.
special on the back?
Nope.
Not sure where this goes.
Goes in the box is where it goes. We don't got space for going around with stuff like this. What do I look like? I'm made of bullets? I'm decidedly not. We have actually an okay amount of rifle stuff.
What about revolver ammo?
We have almost none, I think.
Okay. 4.
Oh, 4 plus what's in the gun? 0.
So no, not in a lot.
So no.
You could empty a space by loading the revolver.
Yeah, well, it's infinite down here.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
need to.
Ouch.
You good?
Yep, fine. I stepped on my own foot somehow.
What?
I stepped on my own toes somehow.
Oh,
It
okay.
hurt.
That was not shock. That was I didn't hear what you said.
Am I coming through?
Were you-
Yeah. Okay, I'm on the waveform. Yeah. I'm worried I'm too soft.
I think it's more you tend to lean back from the mic.
Yeah, that's true. Also, the practice. I've been trying to use the voice the voice I'm trying to use is just softer because the pitch is hard, so I'm going with the inflection first instead.
We didn't really do anything up by the where we got the acetone because I feel like this game, unless you've played it before, probably the optimal. Well, this is actually we were talking about the one thing where the inventory is sort of a game mechanic, which is that the more you know about the game, the more ably you can make less runs if you free up
Oh, look.
inventory.
This is spray.
Ah. The more ably you can do all that shit. But the, more inventory is, the riskier it is, but the more efficient it can be. So you kind of end up having to balance. The meat grinder.
I love holes.
Let's look around before we,
Holes.
jump in literally a meat grinder.
It's not working.
It's a meat grinder.
Holes. Blue diskette. And raw Ramo. Blue diskette sounds important.
Yes, it does. And where you're not really challenged on the way back, so time to supply
It'd
run.
be all that hard to give Elster a double back.
You know what I would be a reasonable conceit, and I don't know how you do this in a story. If you just had send immediately to storage, right?
Yeah. That would work. You would have to balance it out by, like, having fewer storage boxes. So you could send things to storage easily, but not get them back easily.
Right. But, that way it's like, oh, I don't have to do this.
Run back and forth with no enemies.
Right.
It's not interesting.
Well, there is theoretically an enemy here. So there is a risk, but, like, I think, no, that's not one of the ones we thermited.
No.
But we definitely need the diskette. I'm guessing that if we drop down the meat grinder, we'll find a box pretty close to it, since we won't have an obvious way back up. That might be a lollipop lane thinking, but...
Zan. I don't remember what Zan means.
I could not tell you. Well, this is telegraphing something, huh?
Heavy weapon? Cower.
Millions starve as Imperial blockade continues. Due to ongoing transit of Kitej, ration shipments to Veneta have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of Houston citizens must starve for yet another month as Imperial missile frigates in the Kitej orbit are critically damaged. As Imperial missile frigates in Kitej orbit critically damaged one of our humanitarian convoys on their way to Veneta, sending diplomatic efforts with the Empire into another crisis. The orbit of Kitej will continue to block free travel between Veneta, Rotfront, and Heimat for another 8 seasons, which leaves our liberation troops on Veneta stranded on the desolate ocean world with minimal support. Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild what remains of Veneta.
Yeah, that's not really something I've heard brought up in sci-fi, space sci-fi a lot.
The blockade idea?
No, oh. Sturb! The idea that a transiting planet will block another planet.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't have. You know what? Hey. I want to say it was this one. Oh, 96. Meow.
That one.
Oh, motherfucker. The big leg.
Giraffe. Or llama.
No, it's just big leg.
Uh-oh. Ominous. Honket beleg einlesen.
A matrix code scanner. Think I'm gonna put cards there or something?
Yeah, it's a package scanner, yeah. Oh.
Well, this will probably open like a unlocks from this side only type door. Yep.
Mhm.
Bitchin'.
Ew.
So now we're gonna do a weird loop.
Didn't find a place to play the disc.
Nope.
Don't forget to save.
Oh yeah. Phew. All right. Sitting on my leg weird. So I know we unlocked that shortcut, but I also know we left some repair sprays sitting, and there wasn't. We took care of most of the threats in this direction.
This top door is shut, right?
Yeah, it's a defective.
Okay.
Here we go.
Not the Hall of Death again.
The only way out is death.
Elster, did you kill Rita?
Elster probably did kill Rita, if we're
Yeah,
honest.
at this rate, yeah.
I think Elster probably has killed some people that Elster is not mentioning.
Look at that meat pulsing.
You know, that's what meat does.
That's what meat do. Soylent Green is people. Soylent Green is gestalts.
15 submachine gun bullets? Hell yeah.
I like submachine guns a lot, but they are just not used in most modern military scenarios.
They're like not accurate, right?
No, and they're also not terribly strong because they're pistol ammo.
Right.
They're usually given to like vehicle crews because you need like the shorter barrel to like fit inside whatever you're doing.
Okay.
But no, most of the time it's the assault rifle for. It sucks. I like submachine guns. I like how short and stubby they are.
Oh wait, we didn't have anything for this. We
No.
don't need to be here.
No, other way.
That was like shortcut.
Ooh, look at that.
It doesn't leave a lot to the imagination, huh?
No.
Metro platform.
What? Oh, yeah, we are.
This is like not a military base then.
No, it's
necessarily.
an arcology, I guess. people supposedly live here, but it looks like it sucks. Even before the disease got here.
Yeah.
Aha. Patent patient.
Patient key.
The SMG has a 30-round magazine, is that right?
Yeah, so we'll get mostly up to... Have we seen a hospital?
No, but we should save.
Well, obviously. Disinfectant room, which isn't medical necessarily.
Not necessarily the right thing.
Hallway apartment,
It might
dark
be
apartment.
It might be upstairs.
Yeah, but we don't have... I'm not going to keep something that we don't know
Yeah.
on hand. Like, if we have to come back for something,
We'll
so
pass
be
another
it.
box going upstairs anyway, so.
Yeah.
What about that door?
Did I not just... Oh, there. Duh. Okay, we actually... the revolver ammo is getting pretty real again.
Alright, that might not be a bad idea in the future.
Yeah. It seems like they're trying to restock us a little bit, like they knew we would expend resources here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ah. $53. Sturb.
53. I know which one it is. I just want to aim at them. Aw, fuck. This is maybe not the best gun for just precise moments. I'm gonna have to equip differently if I want to do that.
Shotgun probably. Be a good idea.
Alright. Boop. I mean, I guess I could just shoot kind of indiscriminately.
Okay.
And take care of the other things. I didn't see the number. I didn't pay close attention. I was looking to try and see the other things in the room.
197.
Look at our behavior.
I'm so behaving.
We're just all over the place. Almost like this thing's fucking with us. I don't know why I'm targeting over there. Oh, is that it? Nope, it wasn't. Well, that was weird.
Safe.
Bioresonance technology and its limitations.
No
No
other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Essential technologies like climaforming and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand our replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century, as we now focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt host to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. Butterfly.
Pareidolia. Nothing else obvious about it.
Oh.
Elster.
It's probably not a word. It's probably an abbreviation.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's oops. Okay. KLBR is a possible.
Euler,
A-
Adler,
Euler, Adler.
Volker, Star. Could be Euler.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think we have for Falker. Do we have Adler? As possible? I don't think
No.
so.
Star might be possible.
Star's possible.
No.
I don't think Falker.
There's no F.
That's all of them that we know, so.
Huh.
Could just be a different
Could be-
puzzle.
yeah, it could just be a different set of letters. So effectively tense.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Pink biscuit.
Well, yeah. I'm.
Oh, red.
Oops. There's a door around here. No, there
Or not.
isn't. I lied. I unlocked the door, I guess.
Have we been in here?
Hospital hallway.
Huh. Okay.
Nice. Auto injector. The microphone, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, another radio box.
Yeah. Hang on. Did we have a oh. I think these were for wall safes, but
Yeah.
that's just sword. Frequencies.
No.
I mean, we could just. Oh no, it's probably got to play a song and then put it on the radio.
Yeah. Similar to what we did for Falca.
Yeah.
Ariana Young.
The girl, without a doubt, is remarkably odd, certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warden, as is normal these days. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other such nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on that desolate radio outpost. And surely her friendship with those Venetian-born Ito sisters has exposed her to some of the questionable literature that is illegally sold in their parents' bookstore.
Okay, I get it.
She does not seem to understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now that she must partake in the society of our nation like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that this school has failed to do so far.
Oh, that explains why she was being bullied in the school scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Corgi. Hope you're well. Let's see. The apartment is a possibility. Vampire Survivor is a good time.
Oh, we're back here.
Neat.
Most of the level is opening up now.
Oops. Cool. Bye. Dark apartment. So if there was a thing, it would be south. And there's not. Oh dear. Dang it. Ah. Oh, door, come on. Alright, we'll wait for them to reset.
Yeah. Do you have a free spot in your inventory now?
I literally made one for that. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Alright. Go in here. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
We can't even go in the painting room. There's too much flesh in the way. The infected crossroads. Okay, so. Photo tank. An undeveloped photo is inside. Okay. Wait. I don't know what that's saying, but
I can't read the handwriting.
I need to add some developer fluid first. Alright, so
Well, that's useless until we find it, so.
in the box it goes. Now that we have an appreciable amount of revolver ammo.
Okay. And then we take the other box out.
Yep.
Stack it.
Exactly. 16 shots. We could have up to 3 thermite. But I'm going to use this repair spray right now.
Good, good. Making progress.
Yeah. We don't really have we have a lot of keys without obvious locks.
I think the patient key must go somewhere, right?
I mean, the hospital would be the
Wasn't it-
obvious choice.
I think it was on the top floor in the blue hallway.
What, the hospital?
No, the patient key. I think it goes to that.
The blue hallway?
Yeah, isn't it that gold door there?
Maybe.
I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong.
I thought that was the one that was like, it's labeled 0512. Or wait.
Yeah, it is. The patient key is labeled 0512.
Oh, go.
Yeah.
Bitchin'. But wait, we gotta go.
Up. Letter room.
Oh yeah, we can't go this. Hang on, I gotta remember to put the flashlight on if I want to dodge these fools. Hard to dodge what you can't see.
You can't abort what you can't catch.
I accidentally ran. Oh, come on.
I don't like this room. Oh, the cards go here.
Yeah. Lang, Rot Front, Veneta.
Ooh. Fancy.
Die, bitrate!
Sixth night. I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my lover in the red deserts of Kitej when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained.
Okay. I know.
13th night. I was a worker in the mines of Lang when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. 16th night. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Veneta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. 18th night. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. 19th night. I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Bouillon. I was walking through the floating imperial palace when the gaze of the sun like iris burned my body to ashes.
Oof.
It's only 5, so whatever's remaining.
No, because it's. Or yeah. Well, yeah, but we can process elimination out that, right?
So whatever she doesn't mention is.
Yeah. It sounds like you also understand puzzles.
Mm-hmm. I may have run into a few in my time.
All right, so we can probably go get the cards at this point
Mm-hmm.
and just have them.
We
dealt
have
with.
most of them.
We don't have most of them.
Don't we have 3?
We have 2 or 3. That's
Oh.
not most. That's at most half. Whoa! Look at those jukes.
Jukin'.
Pretty proud of that. All right, so how many cards? We have at least 2. We have 2.
Okay.
Dang it. Almost like they've made the hallways narrower. Oh. All right, so we have the tower and the levers, right?
Mm-hmm. Lovers is on Kitej, Tower is on Veneta.
Veneta was tower.
Mhm.
Okay, and then that tells us what moon phase in that puzzle downstairs.
Mhm.
But we still don't have one of the dial wheels, so.
Yeah, so we literally can't solve the puzzle until that happens.
Right.
That door's broke.
Yeah, so now we're just looking through, trying to find places we can go.
Butterfly room is still a mystery.
I mean, it is, but also we know it's going to be a tarot card, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but like, how do we open that safe?
well, yeah, it's a mystery. We'll solve it with our puzzle skills. Nice. Bye. Oh, right. Seems like when we do inventory shuffling, the light gets turned off. Atrium, we've checked. At hallway.
Yeah, I've missed a few doors in that hallway.
Can't imagine why.
Oh, right, the diskette. Almost forgot.
Fair enough. Oh shit, I could have gone down that like garbage chute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh heck, that's the hallway I was trying to investigate, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You could still go down the bottom middle one. I think.
Well, I clearly, but I'm trying to. It's a lot easier said than okay.
Or not.
Okay, and then yeah, this is just an easy out of that room.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have the keypad. These doors maybe or something. And this also. And that just leads back
That leads back to the staircase, yeah.
to the computer store where we have the metro platform we didn't investigate.
Right. It's back here.
A couple of Deadzo people are back here. Oh,
Hi, my spiel.
the red eye. There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to pareidolia. The tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt, or butterflies. It's well known that the so-called red eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet. Yet for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. That red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Heimat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Monfest at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to that red eye. Or is that just pareidolia too? Should you ever receive one of these red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or similar paint thinner. Spending or regifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck.
Don't be a regifter.
We used all the acetate that we got, right?
Mm-hmm. I think it was a one-time thing.
Okay, so we need to go down, I think. We're not doing terribly on supplies.
No.
We're not doing as good as we could be. But that's for a game run through too.
I wonder if this game has a New Game Plus mode.
I don't know.
Or are we in it right now?
Yeah, that's a fair question.
I don't think I've brought it up on stream yet, but I like the chilling implication that the infection kills biological people but repurposes mechanical people.
Yeah.
Like it needs them for something. Like there's something that Gestalts cannot do that replicas can that it needs.
So what could the diskettes couldn't be?
No, where do they go?
Or could they? Do we really
Let's examine the diskette. Patients archived.
Oh shit, there's a computer.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
In the
a
office.
computer.
I'm a computery guy.
And then there's a box right there.
Yeah, there's a box right behind that computer, so it's no rush to get it there.
So we just got to go way up the alley.
Yeah.
I think up 2 levels?
It's weird. No, I think up 1 level.
Okay.
It's weird. It's such a mundane thing. I didn't think of it as a puzzle solution. It's so basic.
Yeah.
Of course, I put the disc in the computer.
Is this the right hallway? Yes. Okay. We're basically uncontested all the way there. Because those people are thermited.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I should really do is thermite all the shield folk. Maybe leave the other ones up.
Mm.
All right.
You're reading some of that banned material. The girl's kiss.
I don't think this. Well, this says A.
Sure.
Oh, there's A side, B side. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
or it will choose for you. Medibank.
Medibank.
Download all.
Yeah, probably.
Let's look through these one at a time.
Oh shit! Somebody's birthday gonna be here.
Yeah. Ito.
Ito, that's right.
Erica Ito. Or
Erica Ito, but this is Rotfront birthday, right?
Homeworld Rotfront. No, World of Birth Veneta.
Yeah, but the date of birth. They said
Date of birth Rotfront. And then does Isolde have?
Hang on. We're just gonna look in the. Yeah. Oh. What?
Nothing.
Oh.
It's itchy.
Okay. Together. Nope. These were back in like
that came earlier.
Scheduled maintenance. That was in the Penrose briefing. Whoops.
It was the emails on this computer, so just look at those again.
Oh yeah,
I forget. Did we download those?
we did. I thought, unless we did that in the.
Yeah, download all. Photo store key.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Wait. Oh no! It was bookstore key. Oops.
My niece, but she's in the hospital right now.
To the bookstore. Keypad.
The codes were sent
Birthday
out.
of my. Oh, they're twins. Okay.
Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers.
Okay. Go to Medibank.
I'm guessing this is
560524. Are they the
Yeah.
same? Just to be safe.
No, because this is date of birth in Rotfront time. They did their code based on where they were born. These aren't going to match.
No, between the two sisters are their PKZ numbers.
Oh,
similar.
whoops. Oh.
560524. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
What does Ariana Young look like? Okay.
I'm guessing they're the only white-haired person. Yep. 560-524. Great. Oh, let's put in the other disc.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Antennae.
Antennae. Ah. Set your radio. Hang on. Rotation. Ah.
Hmm.
Well, this is a puzzle that clearly we're gonna have to come back to.
Right. Let's do the passcode
Yeah.
first before we come back to this. There's too many variables.
Yeah, I just wanna. Okay, so as you change it, it changes the frequency
Mm-hmm.
that you have to hit. Okay. Read me. Due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennae in the grid are powered at a time. To determine which antennae are currently powered, use the antennae program to triangulate the correct antennae. Take note of the antennae where the dish signal can best be heard on both dishes. In the transmit program, enter the antennae number and select the correct sound file to broadcast.
Okay. Well, we can come back to this.
Magpie.
It's Magpie, of course.
Wait. I think we can actually do this now. This tells us where the best thing is, and then it'll where the thing is powered, right?
What?
The README said so. We use this to determine what's powered.
Right.
And then
So
I'm guessing,
as soon as we would hear noise, I suppose.
yeah, and then what happens is based on their triangulated position, I would imagine. Oh, shit. I bet I get it. Okay. Here's what we're doing. Oh, this is going to be a cool one. I think I figured it out. We go to the antenna program. And right now we're looking at ROT C West. So it wants us to go to 210. Okay, and then what we're going to do... Oh, 210.
Oh, did you just happen to have it right?
And that gets farther away.
Did you just happen to have it correct on the
Yeah.
very first try? 36?
Well, no, hang on. So now we do 125. And now we have to triangulate.
43. Right.
Yeah.
It's 43. So you want
Yep.
you want to broadcast Magpie on Tower 43.
Yeah. Ah. Ah. And is it 25? Now is it also 210? I'm just curious now. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, it is.
Okay. So now we go to the Magpie room. Is that what it's called? No, it's called the hospital room.
We also go to the. We need to open the keypad down there.
Yes.
560-524. I think. We can check the notes if we don't know.
Yeah. Oh wait, this isn't right, is it? Nope. 560524. Enter. Oh, whoops.
Is that not right?
I did the wrong button for enter.
Oh.
560524. I did E for enter.
Oh. Is he erase?
Yeah. Good.
Song of the Gods. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the Fourth Cultural Protection Act. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of, a song that we all dance to but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that can not only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the empire of Yusin and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carried the weight of the empire on their carbon steel backs.
Lore. No goodies.
Just a door.
Just a door. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere, but she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Oh shit. I wonder if that's something we could have prevented.
I don't know. Isolde? Oh, Isolde.
Yeah, of Issa wearing a school uniform.
And her sister would be Erica.
Yeah. Aha!
I never thought that Issa would be short for Isolde.
Death.
Baby. Stand.
Stand. And then up is Magpie Box.
All right.
We might as well, because it's uncontested. Oh, wait, no.
Might as well deposit the card.
Yeah, which is also up there, I think. Right?
Is it?
Magpie Box, Tarot Table.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, same.
So we'll swing by, go to the Magpie Box, which is probably also a tarot card.
Probably, yeah.
Put down both tarot cards. All right, so come up here. Oh, dang, there's two things. We can go do the tarot at least. Get that squared away. Okay, we have death. Which persists beyond death.
Lang.
Oops. All right. Really rather not get rid of any of these things.
Hmm. Color me fascinated by this setting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already open.
Store key. Oh no, you were looking away.
I looked away. Star.
Dang it.
Probably destroyed the shotgun shells.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't use it very often.
Oops. Ah. You gotta. There.
Do it twice.
Come around here. I don't think you've missed much. We've been
Here it comes.
Oh. All right. So, we've been collecting tarot cards, which I never really believed in until I started going to Onism 1999, and people swore that they read their tarot. Their tarot. That's what I call them. It's like a carrot from Soul Space. And so I've been looking. You know, it's hard being me. Star. So anyway, I was looking at my fucking tarot cards. Yeah, it's good for your soul.
I have special eyes.
Some people think that what it's reading is the truth of your parallel selves that exist across all the other realities. And by learning about those realities, we can learn more about ourselves. I learned that from a robot. The robot's also my girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. I need star. Death. I don't even know what that one's
I'm
supposed to be.
pretty sure it's beyond. Oh wait.
Oh.
Eye in the sky.
Oh, is that?
Is that it? Oh no, that's probably the sun.
Yeah, that's probably sun. Well, the sun is a star, but also tarot cards dumb. The card I like is the cups. My favorite's the Four of Cups. Anyway, they never use those. They only use the major arcana in video games, which are like my favorite medium. So we've been going around the hospital and also the apartment buildings and reading about how this place was pretty totalitarian, and also picking up these cards. They're not like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, though. They don't have attack or defense values. I thought about working in a game store for a while, but that would require working, and that ain't me. I have important things to think about, and I can't think about them if I'm doing things. Like helping my mother who paid for my college and lost her job. Anyway, you're basically caught up now. Okay.
I think Star might be the one that goes on none of them.
So we have Kitej, Lang, Fineda, Rotfront, and Bouillon. Heimat.
Yeah.
Oh, which is the star in the...
Heimat's the bright one. Yeah.
So that I know that the Four of Cups upright means meditation and contemplation. Inconstancy can also mean apathy, which is, yeah, okay.
I mean, Alex Dick does spend an awful lot of time in his own head. That fits.
I like that it stays a little while.
Does it?
Yeah. See, they
Ooh,
fade.
Neat.
All right, and what fucking queue is this? Young Photo Store.
Where is that on the map?
That's okay. Well, it's probably the metro platform because it's the only locked door we have.
Door left. Okay, and there's a box nearby for the photo equipment we have in the box.
Yeah, we have to go all the way down, I think.
I believe so. I don't believe in tarot, but when the opportunity to get my cards read comes up, I usually take it, just because I find it fun.
Yeah. Well, fuck, we're going the other way.
I just like the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I don't actually know anything about what they're supposed to mean for you. Used to be really big into the Chinese zodiac too.
Oh, right, we have to get back down now.
Right. Save room first, I would assume.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's fun aesthetics and all that stuff, but yeah, I won't pretend to put stock in much of it. All right. So we have a little bit less going on there. You have some revolver ammo. Take our tank rifle. We haven't used our tank rifle in a while. We have more shots than we can carry. Okay. Store key. I've actually been thinking about updating the story recap, not to get rid of Alex Yick, but to add more things and have it be a random narrator from between several options. Like, what if it could be instead the JoJo dub narrator?
On right front.
Worst case, if we need to get down, we can go meat grinder. Might actually be the easiest way. And that's across. There's no resistance this route. Perfect. Teeth.
I didn't need to see that tonight.
I couldn't remember if there was anything important there. Photo developing fluid, probably. 20 bullets! And it's not even my birthday. Let's take this first. People's Army, 5th Venetian Army Division. Anna, Cielina, To Lilith.
Alina Sio. And Lilith the Toe. In the same unit.
Yep. And that's defective, which means we can totally take this.
Then we vamoose to the box.
The box! Whew. I'm getting better at the jukes. All right. So, photo tank. Look at this photograph. Aha. What kind of machine could process this QR code?
It's a mystery. Oh wait. How does it work if I actually use my phone?
Oh, probably.
Let me see.
Or let's see.
Let me see. Put it up on the screen.
Inspect. Ah, dang it.
Hang on. I'm gonna leave.
Doesn't look like it's coming through.
No.
All right.
No. Too messy. But the package scanner will take it.
Right. Dang it. What's that, stun prod? Eh. We'll come back to that. Oh, you mean tarot reading practice. I was like, I don't know, Praline, I think you're pretty dang literate. I don't think you gotta worry too much. The sun. Leaving. I have been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I am on the next ship out to Kitej tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too, son. Hey, and they had the sun card. Cute. No scoped it. How's our behavioral patterns doing? Bad.
Fragmented and catatonic.
Now, is that because we're hurt?
Probably is.
We'll get over it. Okay, so now we need to go. Where haven't we been? Is another good question. One of my friends uses it's supposed to show you how your day is going to go. It's like so much to memorize. Oh wow, 14 cars. Holy moly. Butterfly we did. No, we didn't do butterfly room, did we?
No.
Okay, so butterfly room's the next thing. Definitely.
I don't know how to do butterfly room. Have you figured that out? Because I haven't.
I have some suspicions, but like we should definitely go and investigate it. Is kind of what I think is next. What? Okay, so we go up one floor to tarot table? Or no, that's on the top floor is tarot table. Ground floor is not butterfly. Okay, so we just need to go to top floor.
Check out the butterfly room, I guess.
Yeah, I think we have the space if there's a card in there. And that is... yeah, okay. Hey, fucko. And this takes us back to the... oh! You saw that too, right? I didn't imagine
Yes.
that? Okay.
Red eye. It sees you.
Hey, this rifle, it turns out, is pretty good. super military grade
Ridiculous.
baby method.
Ridiculous. Oh, there's a repair spray on that chair.
Oh, I know. So they talked about it, and it's got that word for
Seeing faces.
yeah. But no, it's not that. It's REON.
Oh, I get it. It's clever.
Yeah.
Rion.
Or is it the other way? Or I have one of the letters wrong. Is there not E on this?
No, look
side?
at. There's no E on that. Go look at it again.
But that's what it is. Or is this A?
A-E-O-N.
Oh,
Aeon.
Aeon. Yeah, okay.
With strange ones, even death could get sucked.
Sucked in. Pupa.
Babies must sleep. Babies must rest.
Bitchin'.
Is that our last card?
Yes. Oh, so close. I mean, it's still pretty good. Whoops, this is not the... Okay. Well, you know what? We can...
There's a repair spray there. Or a repair patch.
Whatever. We have an auto-inject there. I was just waiting till, you know, it was wise to use it. Because I think these are full heals.
Yeah, looks like it.
So we want to go immediately down left. Unless there's a flesh wall, which could be the case.
There is.
Dang it, that's not what I meant to do.
Ooh.
So we're being closed off a little bit. Looks like we're taking the down way. Okay, ground floor. To the ladder room? If we can get to the ladder room, that should take us to the tarot table.
I think so.
And that's also fleshed off.
Huh. Middle floor it is then. Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, so we're being, I don't want to say railroaded.
Your options are being cut off.
Yeah. What's not clear is whether that's with intention. Wait, so, okay, this is the middle floor. The middle floor doesn't have anything. So, did I miss a thing from the top floor? The garbage chute was that a garbage chute on the top floor? No.
Yeah. Go down a floor. And again?
Well, there it is,
Yeah,
in the
there
middle
it is,
floor. But
garbage
we need
chute.
to get up. So the garbage chute is a no-go.
You have to take the garbage chute down. And then around.
It's
It's the only way.
So from
You would
middle
take the garbage chute down to the pipe works.
Well, this is the middle floor. We can't get out from the alley anymore. And that would take us to the basement. We don't need to go. That would take us to the metro station. We need to get to the top floor.
You would go up from the alley, drop down the garbage chute, go through the pipe works.
We're on the floor. We're on the the middle floor is okay. This is the bottom floor. This is below the garbage chute. This is the floor with the garbage chute. There is no exit from here. We can't get off the middle floor here.
Yeah, so go to the hallway where there's a garbage chute.
I don't think there is on this floor.
Isn't there? Isn't that how you got there?
No, I think that's from the middle floor to the metro station.
Oh. Yeah, isn't it right by the dentist room? I crazy?
Dog. That's the magpie box room.
I don't think it's marked on the map.
I hear. I'm gonna show you.
Isn't it that thing?
I'm going to show you. Flesh room. Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I didn't know what you were talking about. Whew. Okay. But how do we... So the ladder room, I don't think we could get to either. Well, we'll get to the
We could try.
room.
We could at least go save.
It's a pretty uncontested route. Just a little...
Just a little meat. Nobody minds a little meat.
What? You're upset about the thing you're made out of? All right, that was fun while it lasted. Take a little bit of this. All right. And now we parade. Parade through this. Shoot anything that gets in the way. To the ladder room. Okay, we can get to ladder room. Cool. Then, we are currently holding on to...
Moon and sun.
Moon and sun. Oh, dang it. Sun is Bouillon. Moon is Rotfront. Moon. Sun. And then boop.
Got it.
Okay, we should... Do you have the names, though? Can you read the names on the image?
That's a good idea.
Okay. Can you... Are the names legible on that screen? Okay. So now we just got to go back down.
Still need the die.
Do we? Because if it... So
or is it already like that?
That's what I'm... Yeah. I'll be right back. We're going to take a small detour before we go look at it.
We might need this in a minute.
Oh no, this has a use already designed.
Oh.
Hey, shield fuck. Anyway, later.
That's not the ring down there, is it?
Releasing some of the debris. Ah, perfect.
Why, thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, so. Okay, give me some... I presume we'll call gold on and blue off.
Blue is
Let's call it.
is completely gold.
All right. Veneta?
Just starting to be blue.
Oh, just starting. So on the left side. Okay.
That looks right. Tej is Veneta in reverse.
Oops. Oh, and in fact, it spins the other way. Okay. Is
Completely
New
blue.
Moon. Yeah.
And that is just starting to be blue.
Is it more than Veneta?
No, they're the same.
Okay.
Then Lang is completely. Lang is just about to. Is a crescent. It's just about to. There you go.
Wow.
Hole.
Oh.
Time for hole.
Wee. Zoop.
I love this. We're right back here.
The last seal has been broken. It is time to go home.
Can you read The King in Yellow? No.
No.
Of course not.
The one time it doesn't take an inventory slot. Well, it's not so the end of the game that they're not going to give us a whole fucking lot of stuff. We're first for young Ariane. We've been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you've previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R34.59C and have recently submitted an application for military service assignment Penrose program. You've been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience: store clerk, part-time, compulsory military service, long-range radio operations. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of this season or find other employment, you'll be assigned the following workplace.
Sierpinski.
Yep, okay. Is this our home? And we got a hold of this somehow? We were like, we gotta fucking go find her. Letter from Mother.
My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Sio in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Okay, so Alina and Ariane just look similar.
Yeah, Auntie's notes.
Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. Remember to leave one inventory space in your school bag. So we want to have 5 inventories.
We want to have 5 inventory spaces.
Out of 6. Okay, that's unsubtle, but I like it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. All right. We don't have a lot of shotgun. We have 5 shotgun.
We never even found the grenade launcher.
We have a ton of pistol ammo.
Yeah, that might be a good idea for one weapon.
We cannot possibly have more pistol ammo even. We have repair spray. Take the thermite.
Right.
All right. This is the end. Leave forever?
So wait. This end it all and leave forever.
So we're going to also take the shotgun. We're going to equip the shotgun real quick. Equip. Reload.
Load the shotgun.
Reload the pistol.
Load the pistol. Okay.
We can take one more bullet then. feel like this is boss fight, so one thermite's not going to make a lick of difference.
No, not really. Let's save before we do anything else.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let's save before we do anything else.
Home. Okay, I think this one will be the end, though. I do think this will actually be the real end. Am I going to regret not having a flashlight? No, okay, we're going to... Adler's notes. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only the dark shadows on the walls and the floors where they died. And soon, all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I relived the same cycle and over, each time details changed, things are twisted, added, and removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? A red dream. A crashed ship. A strange gate. A hole in the ground. An island beyond reach, memories from other lives, dreams of suffering and loneliness, a promise, a search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where fake ends and Falk ends and Elster begins.
We were Falca at one point?
Well, the memory certainly is there. Stop. You must turn back. There's nothing for you here. You've tried so many times and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. Adler, you don't know what's going on.
Falca's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. Fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. Those memories are mine now.
Isle of the Dead 1, Isle of the Dead 2.
Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again. No matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Olga.
Oh.
Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Isaac!
First, I'm going to put some distance between us. Ow!
Hilfe!
Oh, ow. Alright, that's it for that.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, melee fight. Okay. No?
Inspect. Oh, maybe I just...
Oh, spear her with it?
Oh, use... Yes.
There we go.
Ow. I think she's bioresonant. I think she also threw a spear at one of her own. Ow. Oh. Alright. I've been a little bit wonky on the mechanics of this fight, but I think I'm starting to internalize it.
But that spear.
I don't think I can equip the spear.
Can't you?
No, but at one point I have it in my inventory though. And then I just go up to her and tap A when she's...
Sturb!
I think we do this to get her a little bit off her game.
Oh, nice. Oh, has the game considered what you brought? That's nice.
I think it has, yeah. And then spear her. Okay. So this fight, yeah, it's set up in a way that you could and then they're gonna space bend.
Zoop.
Oh,
Oh, that's neat. Achtung.
Achtung. Ah, heck. Ow. Yum, 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 yum.
Uh-oh. Sturb.
Dude. This is the oh,
That's the carpet.
from yeah.
From all over the place. Kind of reminds me of the Red Room from Twin Peaks.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I was doing so much cool dodging that I forgot the name. Oh. Been on shotgun for right now. Bullet hell. I mean, not very complicated bullet hell, but still. Can't pick it up right now for some reason. Oh,
No
okay.
need to carry spear.
It did say no. It said no space.
Oh, no space.
But I
to
can
carry.
destroy this because I don't have the gun.
Yeah, we didn't bring that gun. Okay.
Oh, oh.
Uh-oh. Ooh, let's combine.
All right, that's what I meant to do. Oh, the spears went back. Okay, that's fine. These guys seem to die if they get too close or something. Oh, it's these guys, I think. If you get too close to them, you get all fucky. Oh, look!
Nice.
Team kill! Fuckhead. Ow. This game has had pretty dang good boss fights.
Yeah. Considering.
Yeah. have a spear. I wonder if it is possible if you have the inventory for it to pick up more than one spear. Sorry, bitrate.
Heal thyself. Oh wait, no. Combine first, then heal thyself.
I'm seeing images of the Isle of the Dead, I feel like, in the noise.
Yeah.
Have fun with it. Die. Violent
The
scene
scene
missing.
missing.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, she was Falco the whole time?
Well, it said that Falk's memories were like having a bleed effect, so maybe
Mhm.
it's that person, but she's remembering.
Now we are one.
Been waiting for this for a long time. The space intentionally left blank.
Once again. You've returned.
Steer right now. Hi, Alarm Frog.
Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen.
You selfish monster. It is so fucking cool looking. You've been here before. I swear if this game somehow were to give me ammo, I would flip out. I don't think we're going to do that, though.
Penner's Briefing Phase 2. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now you should have fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Orc Cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission.
Yes, that hasn't changed.
I think we read that already.
We did. And now it's just trash bags.
When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rut Front, school, the photo store. Sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here I am finally free. I get to be by myself and do what I want. I can finally be happy.
Did I miss something? 'Cause we read that.
Can you go down that hole?
Oh, duh.
Holes?
Oh.
Talk some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the block war protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I could talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her, everything is the same in here, always. Nothing ever changes.
More things change, the more they stay the same.
I had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived. The one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. Sorry, was I not close enough?
I think you were a little far away.
Okay. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head, and whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and my hair.
Which is, this is 1800 cycles. That's what, like...
If a cycle is a day, that's about 5 years,
Yeah.
6 years. Cycle 25.
Ugh.
I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily, like my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. Radiation leak?
I don't know. We would have been maintaining the ship, and I feel like we're pretty good at our job.
Yeah. 5,000.
Something,
I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? 5,400. I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop, please.
It's a long time. Hang on.
Hang on. Let me just do a bit of math before you go to another.
Oh, well, I won't read anything.
Okay. Assuming that a high mat year is the same as an Earth year,
Yeah.
5,400 divided by 365, 14 and a half years.
Woo! It's time. This is all that's left. Go home.
I've come back for you. It's me, Elster. Elster? I'm sorry, but I don't remember. It's okay. Ich bin wieder Alberto.
Perhaps this is hell.
Please, just let me stay by your side. a little longer. Un jour je serai de retour pour de toi.
Now, I think this is the end, but I've been wrong before.
Mm-hmm. Would they double fake credits us?
Surely not. Fighting Falk seems like a big last thing. And everyone said in that, like, you know, this is the last time you can go through. This is the last time that this can happen. This is the last time. Hey, Tara, thank you for the follow. Barbara Whitman and Yuri Stern.
That's
did concept
it.
art, 3D modeling, texturing, rigging, level design, puzzle design.
The whole damn game.
Yeah, except for the parts they didn't do together and did separately. Rose Engine. I didn't look at like sound, like all the sound, but yeah, it looks like it was basically just two people, which is pretty wild. Nope. Okay, music.
Okay, so the music was by other people.
Yeah.
Sound designers also had help.
Yeah.
Playtesters?
And some concept art. Okay. So yeah, there were people behind this beyond just the two, but the lion's share of the work was certainly just two people, which is pretty fucking wild.
Oh, the game bakers helped.
Who's the game bakers?
Fury.
Oh. Yes, there's definitely some lesbian future vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely hear that. Or see that. Or both. The publishing team. Yeah, no, I also would struggle to articulate it, but sometimes you can be correct and have correct words for something without like, you know, being able to articulate it fully.
Danke für Spielen.
Made in Hamburg with love. Some real good puzzles in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Localization is French.
France.
Now, I do think this is the end, but I am going to hit new game just in case. Imagine if you put it down and came back to it years later and hit new game and was like, huh, kind of remember it doing other things. SMG model with Creative Commons. Cool.
It took 8 years to make.
That
That explains a lot.
is extremely believable. Okay, yeah.
9 hours, 10 minutes.
Ending memory. So there are different
multiple
memories.
endings. Average time between saves, 9
9
minutes.
That's a fun detail.
Death cheated twice.
Huh. I wonder if that's auto injectors that went off on their own. Time save. Not how. Oh, enemies killed. 83.
I wonder what the alternate ending could be. I feel like I didn't notice any different choices.
Well, it was like
made.
turn back. I wonder if you can just opt out.
Okay.
Okay, well, the fact that it said you got ending A.
Let's continue before
Okay.
we do this
before we
again.
assume. You're right. We should.
I don't want to do that a second time.
Okay.
Okay, so we are actually here. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So now, what do you want to do? Our proper thoughts.
Yeah. Now we can go through our thoughts because
Okay.
we got some time. I thought that.
Single greatest influence, I'm certain, is Evangelion.
Aesthetically and narratively, yes.
Visually, yes.
Because gameplay wise, it's all Resi and Silent Hill.
I didn't think about it, but combining English, Japanese, and German is also a thing that Ava does.
Oh, here's an interesting thing. The endings are based on some more abstract things. There's only one that you really have to do specific things for. Interesting. I'll be curious to like kind of play around with this game. Maybe this could be. I don't replay a lot of games, especially like long adventures. But this, I could see myself replaying this. I could see there also being endings around like, like not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
It feels like Resident Evil and Silent Hill meets the interior of
Leliel,
Leliel.
the shadow angel.
Oh, okay. No, it's cool. I'm gonna play around with this game probably like off stream, so it'll be fun to like discover and try things out and see if they do different results. I haven't actually played a lot of the Resident Evil games, and I've seen Silent Hill games. I have played no Silent Hill games. For no other reason than, hey, those things came out on PlayStation and we were a Nintendo household growing up. And Resident Evil for the GameCube, my brother got that and rented it and played it when I was in 4th grade. And that was very scary in 4th grade. So that kind of turned me off of scary games until I way later played Resi 4 on the Wii, which is not a scary game.
No.
I mean, none of the Resident Evils really are once you're not a literal baby child. But, at that point, like, my taste had kind of started to set and solidify. So in some ways, this is a new thing for me, like, playing this kind of game. And I thought they translated it really well. I think there was hard stuff to avoid and, like, hard encounters in here. But they did that knowing you wouldn't have to do tank controls. Yeah, Resi games are campy. And then Silent Hill is the more depressing and oppressive atmosphere. And I feel like this kind of did split the difference and then also made some sci-fi stuff. Well, that is true.
Good, the choice.
I'm gonna win. Yeah, I was a little baby. I mean, it was 4th grade. Everyone's a dumb little baby in 4th grade. So I quite liked that. I really enjoyed that experience. Just mechanically, get some mechanical thoughts out of the way. Loved all the puzzles. I have like no notes on the puzzles. I think
not really.
There were some real head scratchers, but none of them when we solved them. Hey, we solved all of them. Like there wasn't a point where I was like, this puzzle's.
But none of them felt like Silent Hill nonsense.
Yeah, there wasn't like, what the fuck is happening? This is dumb. Every solution felt like it mostly correlated to something that you just had to figure out.
There were no donuts and holes with their own holes.
Yeah, exactly. The The only and so we've said a lot about the inventory. I do think 8 would be an entirely reasonable number, and I wish there was at
or
least
make some of the accessories just stuff that don't take up space.
and
like
that's
the flashlight.
The flashlight's the one where I'm like,
Flashlight is really unbearable.
Play 999.
But Praline, Tej has played 999.
Praline. I'm gonna love. This is probably coming from a place of loving 999, and maybe 999 gets better. But I just want to put out that I got an ending. The first ending I got for 999, and it's a game where you get all the endings, and it's the visual novel thing. I went, and it's like, oh, all the people got shot, and now I sort of understand what's happening, and I get shot, and this is happening, and I looked at that and I went, good, nice, everyone's dead. Got the true ending the first time through. All these fuckers that I hate are gone. Nobody can talk about Ice 9 when they've been iced with a gun. Try again, idiots. I don't know why that game upset me so much, but I'm like, cool, escape room style puzzles. I love these puzzles. And then you click on something to know what's going on. It's like, hey, did you hear about the Queen of Egypt? Like Cleopatra? No, the other queen, the one that's in the box and their body never decomposed. Anyway, let's talk about psychics. I saw a thing on the thing.
All ice.
And that it was like, just let me escape from rooms. Please just let me escape from rooms. Oh God. So it was like, solve my ass slap puzzle. There are cool things about that game. I don't want to make it sound like there's nothing about those games that is good, because there certainly were.
We turned down the voice volume, by the way, so that the is it a sound effect?
That's probably radio.
Oh, it's the music.
Oh, it
track.
counts as music.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Magpie. But yeah, none of the puzzles and none of the puzzles when we solved them was like, oh fuck you, that's a dumb answer. Like they're contrived.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Weirdly, the one that hooked me up was the floppy disks.
Yeah.
Of course they go in the computer.
Yeah, that was, and admittedly that was kind of on us.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck, there's a computer room. God damn it. Yes, that, it could be fun to play the Zero Escape games knowing now that they are so stupid and so much. But somebody presented it to me as a really cool story, and going into it yeah, what's this cool narrative? And it actually starts really strong. And then becomes hey, by the way, let me tell you about cognitive linking. Everyone who watched this TV show, these people had the same answer, but they didn't watch the TV show. So how did they know? But most people don't answer that way. So what even happened? Hey, maybe this mummy is on this ship. Hey, did you hear about the Titanic? And then there's part of me that's surely everyone knows the Titanic, right? It's explaining things like the Titanic to me as though I would not know the story of the Titanic, but it's surely a game can assume. I was is this not a common story in every region of the world? The most ironic ship ever. We called it Unsinkable, and then it sank Voyage 1. I feel like that one's got to have made the news pretty much everywhere. I have my qualms about James Cameron, but that one's got to have been localized.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's what 999 is to me. So artistically, I feel like to get everything, you would have to get the other endings. But I feel like there's at least a couple of things. One, I really like playing through it. I really like, there's not much that we do with the characters, but I think there's still, for as minimal as it is, I think there's, a lot of good stuff
Yeah.
happening.
I like that an awful lot of stuff is contradictory or not explained adequately enough.
Yeah.
It's like, is bioresonance doing this? Is bioresonance good, bad? No one really knows.
Yeah, and for a while I thought
Is it damaging people who use it or experience it? I don't know.
yeah. And so an interesting thing. So there was a couple things that like right there in the end, we see the virus take someone who's just a gestalt
Mm-hmm.
worker. And that yeah, that's when they die they just kind of puddleize into the ground.
Right. But also the fact that Issa has come along through the whole adventure implies that it's not just hallucination.
Right.
That other people are experiencing it also.
Yeah.
The fact that Adler gets worse and worse and worse as things go forward implies that we are not going back and forth through our own memories or through time,
Yeah.
but that the world is being shaped around whoever's memories these are.
Right. And that for some reason you going through this gateway and you going to this ship and doing all these things is making it worse.
Yeah. That with each loop you create more noise in the pattern.
Yeah. The other thing that's interesting is I hadn't put together.
You start to confuse what you have experienced within the loop with what actually happened.
Right. The other thing that I hadn't put together or hadn't really realized is so everything that you'd hear up to that point about bioresonance seems to be about the bioresonance of different replica workers.
Mm-hmm.
So I assumed that, and it's probably true that bioresonance was specifically manufactured in replica units for use.
Mm-hmm.
But bioresonance itself, like, because Issa, they mentioned was bioresonant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it doesn't have to be. And so it's like, oh, they probably copied from people who were bioresonant.
Yeah.
And that's what the replica is. And
Yeah.
that's why they have it much more frequently.
And it's a fun thing because sorry, it's not a fun thing, I should say. It's a parallel that replicas are copies of copies of copies of people,
Mm-hmm.
and they aren't perfect copies every time.
Right.
They just have certain tendencies. Kind of like how we are going back through copies and copies and copies of memories that are slightly imperfect with transcription errors.
Yeah.
Every single time. Noise steadily builds up and they become different things.
And then that gets to an idea of like the virus and the thing that's happening, the break in reality. If you found someone super bioresonant and you're a totalitarian regime, surely you would try and copy them and work them to your purposes. And if you kept copying them and copying them and copying them, and they're psychic in a way that they can overwrite people, eventually the degraded copy, like I almost get the impression that the white-haired person, that maybe Falk is like a replica and the original's memories or whatever, like it's bioresonating back through. And these super powerful bioresonant folks, I mean, yeah, like certainly that's a thing, but there's also a certain amount of like, when is this happening?
Yes, but like the idea I had was that everyone is so confused and turned around. Like the fact that all the replicas have the same faces or very similar faces.
Yeah.
The theory that I have, and it doesn't really matter if this is right or wrong, it's just the one I had, is that only Ariane and Elster are real. Everybody else is a memory, but those memories of people keep coming back through the loop with them, and building up their own memories as memories of people, and become convinced that they are real. That's why they all have memories of Ariane,
right?
That they don't remember because they didn't do that.
It actually gets in a weird way, and you might be upset if I bring this up. But it's actually got a little phantom dust.
Yeah, it does.
After those two, I stopped focusing on the design so much. They're less important copies. There's definitely lore things that we missed, but like I'm curious. I have to imagine that one of those endings is either you realize one of those endings is either going to tell you what the promise is, because I get the impression that we didn't. I get the impression that we did not make good on our promise.
I feel like she did.
Well, I guess I came back.
Elster came back like she said she would.
But like that one of those has to be like well, I came back for you. Doesn't say I came back like I said I would.
Mm.
That I almost wonder, like, if there is another promise or more to the promise, and one of the endings is either this is what the promise is, or you have to do something else to make good on that promise. There's an ending literally
Oh,
called
okay.
Promise. Yeah, I
Okay.
figured that's not super hard to like figure out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'll be curious to kind of like mull it over. I think it's probably the right call for the devs to leave a little bit up to speculation of like what's real. I think this game is a good example of an unreliable narrator type thing.
Yeah. Because you're not sure who the narrator is even.
Nope. I'll hold off on the promise for now.
No, I don't need to know that.
And in some ways that's interesting is you're helping guide a character with a promise that you don't know what the promise is.
Mm.
It's, it could be, you got to kill me, because, I mean, which would actually make a lot of sense because there's like, please make it stop.
Yeah.
They just want things to stop. Like,
I like two things that are implied by those last few notes. Not just that they've been out in space for years.
mm-hmm.
One is that the reason people are selected for the Penrose program is because they don't fit in.
Yeah.
Neither Elster nor Ariane fit into society, and they're better off being useful to the regime out here.
Right.
And two, that the war was lost years ago.
Yeah.
Why would we be hunting for other resources out in the Oort cloud?
Right. Here's a thought also. That now that I'm thinking about it, if there's like a bioresonance and your memories are being written over onto other people, is it possible in some way that like the make it stop is not because any physical person went on for 15 or 20 years on a ship, but because those memories got put onto someone else who then just kept the count going.
Yeah.
Who put it onto someone else. Who put it onto someone else.
So this consciousness has just been repeatedly loaded over and over and over.
Like a sort of horrible immortality.
And has not gotten its natural death like it needs.
Right.
Yeah.
And so maybe there's lots, because I think that's not the only person or the only time we saw someone just like, let it stop, let me sleep, please let it be over.
Yeah.
Which, yeah,
whatever the alien life form is, it clearly doesn't know how to do that.
Right. So, yeah, and that, here out in the edge of space, we have done some reality fucked up shit with a mind that's maybe more there than any mind should be. Kind of thing. It'll be fun to delve into, but I really am glad we played this.
Yeah.
This has been a special one. Yeah. I need to text Eric anyway. Eric needs to play this game.
Eric loves Resident Evil, doesn't he?
Eric loves Resi 1, and Eric fucking loves Silent Hill, and talks like he got on a kick of playing Resident Evil 1 and then Code Veronica, and then went back and played Resident Evil 2 more times in a row. Like he hadn't played it before, and then he played Code Veronica again, and he was talking about Silent Hill 2, which I think he played like he didn't have a copy when I was living with him, but talks about like played it like once a year basically. Otherwise, it's like, I think Eric needs to play Signalis. I think Eric really needs to play Signalis.
There's a lot of things we need to do with Eric.
Yeah. He also really likes Darkwood, which I don't know if you've seen, but this
I have
has a
played
little
Darkwood.
bit.
I like Darkwood's all right. I didn't finish it.
This also has just a little bit of Darkwood energy to it. In that it's survival horror. It's a lot of survival horror things that's not super hard to imagine. But yeah, I feel like I've said what I can say on this game, but I didn't know what to expect, and I'm sort of glad that I didn't, because this is really fucking good.
There are only a couple of other things. I like how we never see the Empire at all.
Yes.
You're not even sure if they're real because you only have the government's word that they're doing all this.
Yeah, and some of it probably must be propaganda.
Right. But like, is there even an enemy army? You don't ever see enemy soldiers do anything.
That's true.
You don't even know what they look like.
And if there is a war, is it recent?
Doesn't feel recent.
It could have been 100 years ago for all you know.
Yeah. Why are we going out to look for planets? Shouldn't we be committing to the war effort unless
it's already lost?
Unless it's already lost and we're just out of resources.
Yeah. Hoping to seed something somewhere. And so we put a bunch of misfits that no one's
going to miss.
Yeah. I guess the other thing is the name Signalis like gets the idea of like a signal degrading as
Yeah,
it's repeated.
we should talk about the signal motif.
Yeah.
Yeah, radio repeating, and
There's a memory of a war, but it's not clear when that war happened.
right. Elster is a copy of a veteran from the war.
Right. Yeah,
It's
and the
not-
original was
it's-
lost.
It's not clear how long ago that happened.
Right. How? Yeah. When did that original get made? So in some ways,
100 years ago.
right. Like technology might have moved way on from like what Elster understands.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the radio motif and just the idea of a signal, and memory and everything as it degrades.
Do you know what number stations are?
I did, and I don't remember.
So in the ham radio community,
Mhm.
every now and again, they appear much more rarely, but periodically people will hear on certain wavelengths stations that appear, say a line of numbers or with a musical code, and then go away for
Yep.
long periods, sometimes forever.
Mhm.
It is thought that the sequences of numbers are signals for international spies,
Mm.
and without the corresponding code book, there's no way to know what they say or
Right.
what they're for. But like some of them transmit from like deep in the former Soviet Union territories. Some of them are like from unknown locations in the Atlantic, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Just mysteries. If you have a ham radio, you can tune into shortwave and hear things like that sometimes.
Oh, and so the
they
Achtung,
sound like Achtung, sechs, neun, zwei, right? And sometimes there's like a musical
yeah.
on one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
It's very clearly the popular image of a number station.
Right.
Nariani mentions that her mother worked on something like that, writing down numbers in a code book
Yep.
at the radio outpost.
Yeah.
Reshbrecken.
Remember our promise. Yeah. No, and then then it just gets the idea of like what can happen to radio signals, and
When they decay.
they decay over time.
Yeah.
and then sometimes
especially
you
in outer
can-
space. Like there's that
Yeah.
there's the common thing like, oh, the humankind's radio signals have gone further than we ever will. It's like, yes, but they're all hopelessly noised out at that
Right.
distance.
Nobody's gonna pick that up and get like Johnny B. Good out of it.
No.
It's gonna get all messed up and fucked up, and not every radio wave, because that's what it's. FM doesn't bounce off the atmosphere,
No.
so it just bleeds out.
Yeah.
And then AM bounces off the atmosphere back down, which gives it much longer range.
Mhm.
But even still, like, and then it's all sorts of. I mean, other kinds of like telegraph where you have to like have repeater stations because otherwise the signal would get
Lost in the wires. Yeah.
right. So you have to send it a little ways, repeat it, send it back on down, and that we're at like the end of a horrible chain of that, while also dealing with a bunch of puzzles and things that play on that exact gimmick.
Mm-hmm. I like the music.
Music was
locks,
great.
The music
yeah.
locks.
Yeah. The music locks
It's
is
a
really
very
cool.
clever puzzle.
What song? Where do I get a song? How do I get that song onto the radio? And what radio frequency do I tune it to?
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun steps that get at like an adventure game puzzle or a Resi puzzle without feeling just stupid. Because you could believe that somebody would have a sound lock.
Yeah.
Like that's voice code. I mean, usually it's voice codes, but like you can believe that.
Yeah. That also kind of plays into a fun hacker street myth about Captain Crunch, the guy who broke into the national phone system with a whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, something I think I noticed is not all of the wall safe codes were used.
No, implying there are others we didn't find.
Well, and also as a gameplay conceit, that means that if you scrolled through your radio and picked up numbers out of it,
You wouldn't know which ones
you
were
wouldn't know if they were the correct ones, and chances are you would put them in and not get the correct answer. Cute little touches like that. That hey, we built out the world. There's probably more wall safes that do these things, but also keeps you from just brute forcing the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Everything as a puzzle felt reasonably like a thing that should exist in this world while also being a proper brain teaser. There were some ridiculous things like, the dials of the phases of the moon is not a thing like a real place would do. But
No.
this place isn't totally real anymore.
Right.
That wall opens up in a not real way and takes you through some, like, half the game at that point has been pretty non-Euclidean. So like, which I complained about a lot in the moment, but is a really fantastic touch.
Yeah.
Go right.
Go right. Come right.
Yeah, is like, oh fuck, that really fucks with your head. And also no map for that is extraordinarily clever, and my complaining to it is not that it is bad design, only that
But that it served its purpose well.
Yeah, is that it's very effective at disempowering you, because I'm not great with mental maps as is.
Mm-hmm.
I can keep track of like certain things and certain routes, and there's a couple games, I think that's why there's certain games that force you to mental map, and I love them so much, like Dark Souls. I have a tremendous mental map of Dark Souls because you must have a tremendous mental map of Dark Souls. You cannot help but have a good mental map. Or Breath of the Wild gets internalized really well, but like, damn, it's really effective. It just absolutely, I was like, fuck, I don't even know how to get back to the save room. And that's really, I'm going to say harsh, but in a good way for what this game is going for. So there's just a low point in the middle where you're in the meat circus and gotta figure out what's going on.
Rasputin.
Going down, and then eventually you're just outside. Yep. No, I'm a big fan of the horror non-Euclidean thing of like, yeah, this space is just fucked up now. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe not. Or even it can still be Euclidean logical space. But I do like in Resident Evil that you go through a spooky haunted house mansion and then wind up in a secret lab.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you might as well have just checked in on Yzma's house. Kind of thing. And I fucking love that.
Insert the emblem, Crunk.
Wrong emblem! Comes back with a zombie dog on her, like,
why do we even have that emblem?
Fleshwall Place is, yeah, it's called Nowhere.
Nowhere.
And then the next one's the Static before you're back on Rotfront. Yeah, and at first I was like, wait, why the fuck is this planet listed? I thought we were charting the stars. And it's like, oh, because you're not. Or if you are, your memory is so fucked up that you don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose that's the question, and it's in some ways it's the least interesting question, is how much of this is real and how much of this is in Elster's head.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The important thing is that Elster is traumatized.
That Elster is traumatized, and she is working through it, and she's confused, and there's a lot of emotion behind it. And some memories must be hers, and some are the original, and some memories are being imposed by an outside force. So there's 3 sets of memories competing for your space, and kind of 3 big acts, which is neat.
Yeah, they don't mesh completely.
Right. There's the Sierpinski, mostly normal place, and then we go to the flesh zone of Nowhere, and then we go to Rotfront. Are those kind of the three Elsters? I don't know.
Are they Elster, Alina, and Ariane?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's like it's fun to think about, and I don't actually need an answer. It's kind of one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's cool. That's the thing that I have avoided Lovecraft, not intentionally. But where I would not pick up kind of like a thing like that.
There are still Lovecraft stories I like. I like the Dunwich Horror.
Oh, really?
I like Shadows over Innsmouth.
I think the Dunwich, there's something called like the Dunwich Conspiracy or something in Arkham Horror, fun fact.
Yeah.
It's just, well, it's one of those things that I just kind of gave Lovecraft a miss the first time around, didn't think too much about it, and then everything about Lovecraft comes out, and you're like, maybe I'll continue to give this a miss. I mean, the guy.
I think it's important to point out he was unbearable even for his time.
Yes. So
even people of his time thought this was
we're like,
way,
whoa,
this was way too much.
You need to calm down, bud. Because I think there's like letters between him and somebody else.
August Derleth, yeah.
Yeah, where it's like kind of confronting that of like,
and like he doesn't apparently he does like relent late in his life,
Late,
but
yeah.
like it's far too. He's spent most of his life in this position. So.
Right. So, but yeah, this was a real cool experience. If someone wants to play this, I'll let you. It's on Game Pass. It's a real good Game Pass pickup if you have it already. If not, I'd still say this is worth the $20 asking price. I realize it was an 8-year project, but what a thing. Also in the Humble Collection. True. What a fucking phenomenal effort by 2 people, even if it was 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
What
other games took that long? I'm thinking of it. Dwarf Fortress is up next for us, by the way.
Dwarf Fortress is up
Fortress
next.
is a 17-year project
and still going, presumably.
Yeah.
I saw some footage of it, and like, yeah, it looks. I mean, I played.
Maybe
Dwarf
I'll finally
Fortress.
get in Dwarf Fortress now that it has sprites.
What if you could to tell people to dig something, issue like a dig command, and then click and drag boxes to mark them for digging, and then there was a thing other than an X that showed, hey, this is gonna get dug out. Like, whoa, you might need to slow down, Dwarf Fortress. I don't know if I can handle all this quality of life.
Urist cancels dig, interrupted by 6-8 Hydra.
It's easy to make fun of Dwarf Fortress for being inaccessible, but I also think it's important to point out that it has to be at least a little bit, because it's also a game that tracks like left eyelid and right eyelid and 120 different emotional states
different
for
kinds
dwarves.
Of poison and blood alcohol content,
and that they wanted to, and I don't know, at least as of the no click time anime, we're talking about trying to program in short-term versus long-term memory for dwarves, where like everything over the like as impactful things happen and they process them, those go into long-term memory and the other things get forgotten. And what was it, like the
Dwarf Fortress juggles so much stuff on a single cycle that I'm surprised it runs at all.
Well, that's the FPS death of Dwarf Fortress fortresses, where over time the things it's keeping track of, just even your super powerful machine can collapse under the weight of like every object and every person and everything about this being so well collected. So I'm real excited to have you in the driver's seat for that and try that out.
Ratman has no teeth.
I think my favorite was there's like all the past long stories, but there was like one. Was it Boat Murder that had the elephants?
Boat Murder was the one that dug to the bottom and got to the elephants.
Okay, yeah, with the elephants and like
the hell elephants at the bottom of the world.
And so dwarves will do art about what's been happening, and so it's like they got attacked by that, and somebody just made like 800 relief carvings on the wall, and they were all like, it is about so and so being eaten by an elephant. It is about dwarves being eaten by elephants. It's about this specific dwarf being eaten by an elephant. Just like, oh my god.
Trauma painting.
Yeah, just walls. And then there's like the adventure mode where you can go through years later as a single like roguelike thing and like observe it and all that wild stuff. I don't know how much of it we'll see, but I'm definitely excited for Dwarf
I've always
Fortress.
been fascinated by Dwarf Fortress, but I never actually worked up the courage to start learning it, because oh man, it's a mountain.
Yeah,
to
because
climb.
you need an entry course from
it's a mountain
YouTube.
to climb.
Yeah.
I needed a game that had sprite work and a proper tutorial.
Yes,
and Steam has that now.
Exactly. So cool. That should be next. Barring like it doesn't work or something. It was also funny. There was a fun note today of like the game immediately launched to overwhelmingly positive reviews, and there were like, thousands of them on day one, and people were like, somebody put in like a forum thread, they're like, look at the number of reviews. Like, isn't that weird? Are you telling me that all the people who've been playing it free for 20 years have just been waiting for a chance to pay $30 to the devs?
Yes.
And then there are 17 pages of just people replying yes and no other. Yeah, it's like, yes, I am trying to pay the Dwarf Fortress people $30.
Tarn Adams and his brother are way overdue for their $1 million.
Yes. Like, even if I don't plan to play Dwarf Fortress as the only thing ever for the rest of my life, like they deserve success.
Yes.
They must surely have earned it by now. But anyway, I don't have anything else on Signalis. I mean, I'll probably sit with it, and you and I will probably talk about it like tomorrow.
Off stream.
But I don't have anything like.
But no, I don't have any more thoughts here in the immediate moment.
Cool. Well, we can go find a raid target
Okay.
and do that whole biz. Who's online right now? Thank you all for coming out. This was a real good one. I am glad we did not let this pass us by, and now I'm glad that I can go watch other people play it and feel good about that. Who do we got? Who the bun? Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all next time.